Hi everybody, how are you friends? Today is week 4 of Wilderness Escape, where God guides and provides. Week 4, guys. Do you know that after today you only have one more week with Moses? So I want to encourage you to listen up and learn a lot. Today's Bible point is God saves us, so trust God. God saves us, so trust God. Now if you go to your kids and you find our little friend, our Bible buddy friend, his name is Isaac. Can you see Isaac there? Isaac, that's what he looks like. And the Bible verse is off of Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 11. And it reads, "For I am with you and I will save you, says the Lord. For I am with you and I will save you, says the Lord." God is not saying, I will do it on Sundays, or I will do it if you get good grades. I will save you if you are marvelous. I will save you. No, God doesn't put conditions. He is promising you, for I am with you and I will save you. Which brings me to this. Is God with you? Have you invited him into your heart? Does he dwell in here? Do you cry out to him? See, because if he is close and he is near, oh guys, in this wilderness escape that we are in this 2020, he will save you. He will save me. Keep him close. See, Moses has a very cool part of the story that he is going to tell us today. And it was the toughest one yet. Do you remember that God had been sending plagues into Egypt and to Pharaoh? And he had already, by this time of the story, God had already sent 9 plagues. Guys, and here comes the saddest and the hardest one yet. Pharaoh didn't understand how much God really loved Moses and the Israelites. Moses didn't want to see that. Moses didn't want to see that God was with them and he was going to save them. Listen up to today's story and keep God near. He will save you.
I heard these are supposed to help when you're stressed and mad, but not really working. Sorry if I seem upset. I just don't know why the Israelites are so angry right now. I mean, God has done so much for them. The Red Sea, the manna and the quail, winning a big battle, especially the time when, oh yeah, you weren't there. You weren't there to see how we escaped Egypt. Well, let me tell you how. My people were stuck in Egypt for over 400 years, and towards those last years, Pharaoh was really mean. God told me to ask Pharaoh to let our people go, but that just made him even more mad and even more mean. So then finally, God released the 9 plagues. From locusts jumping everywhere, they're like grasshoppers but way bigger. And then water turning into blood. It was really bad. And then God sent the last plague. This plague was really serious. God warned that if Pharaoh didn't let us go, all the firstborn in Egypt would die, from Pharaoh's son to the lowest Israelite. God said there would be crying all over Egypt when the Egyptians realized what happened to their firstborns. Now us as Israelites, we worship God by sacrificing animals to him. So God told us to sacrifice our best lamb to him and roast the meat. Then we would take the blood from that lamb and paint it on our doors to show that we are God's people, and the angel of death would just pass by us. After that, Pharaoh would let us go, but we had to leave immediately. And we didn't have time to pack, we didn't have time to make any food, not even regular meals. All we had to take was unleavened bread. And for those of you who don't know what unleavened bread is, it's bread that didn't have time to rise. So how you make bread, you make it and everything, and it's the dough, and then you put it out, and then it rises. But we couldn't let it rise. So we just have to take it like that, how it was. And we'll say it wasn't the best. You know what? I think I'd rather just show you. Let me see. I think I got some here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is unleavened bread. As you can see, I've already had some, but it's not too great. Yeah. Gross. I'd rather have leavened bread. I don't even know if that's a thing. Anyway, yeah, that bread was not too good. But that night, the night that the angel of death passed by Egypt, it's one of the longest nights in history. Had to have been. Felt like it was forever. We waited and waited in silence in Egypt. And then all of a sudden, it sounded like a big gust of wind went right through Egypt. And then it happened. We heard a father cry out, and then a mother, and then it sounded like all of Egypt was crying. All of a sudden, an order came from the Pharaoh for us to leave Egypt immediately. So we had to pack our bags and go. Actually, that was the night that we went to the Red Sea. Do you remember that? I remember that. I remember what I did. No, I'm just playing. Of course I did it with God's help. It was amazing. Today we talked about the blood of a perfect lamb and how it saved us. Well, as you go through your wilderness escape, I want you to be on the lookout more for a perfect lamb. Actually, more listening. I feel like you'll hear more about it. Well, it was good seeing you again, kids. I hope to see you next week. And, where's Malachi? I want to talk. I want to show him these. These. I want to show him these. Not you. Where'd you come from? I don't know. Well, bye kids. I gotta go show Malachi these Reese's Puffs. And I gotta find your owner.
Watch the waters part before us now. Come and see what He has done